Guts hurt, back hurts.
Staff here is phenomenal, though. You know, I got my wife here to tell me what to do.
My wife. Got my beautiful hat. Stay tuned. My wife.
Is that a maternity robe? Is that a mama bear and a baby bear?
It is. I'm pregnant eventually. Stay tuned. Got my beautiful hat.
I got my wife here to tell me what to do. A lot of pain. 360 fusion. Mainly just the incision sites. Catheter. The catheter helps. Update more as the day goes or the night goes, whatever it is. But the pain.
Guts hurt, back hurts. You name it, it hurts. I'm ready to go for a walk, which I'll know on the way back how I feel. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Day 5 of my spinal fusion. Walking around, I got my belt on. My feet feel good, my legs feel good. It's just the incision sites that are sore. A little bit of my stomach. It's hard to get it comfortable this past few days, but I feel almost 100% better. We'll see when the pain stops. I have a rough time sleeping. I like to sleep on my side, but you sleep on your side too much in uncomfortable position, you start getting a sore spot in your hip. But no regrets. First few days of being in the hospital were painful. Couldn't get comfortable on them tiny beds they gave me. Even the nurses said the beds were too small. But I'm back at home, comfortable in my silk pajamas. Silk does the body good. I've tried on every kinds of shorts. They just hurt my incision wounds. I even tried walking around in my underwears, but the waistband hurts. Can't walk around naked. I got kids. They'll probably laugh at me. But I remember when I had a laminectomy before the kids, I used to walk around the house just in a robe. I felt great. Nothing pushing up against the sores or the wounds. When I knew everybody was coming home, I didn't have to get dressed because it was just my wife and my brother-in-law, but I'd be in a robe. But I'm feeling good. I'll keep you posted. Probably put all this together as a whole compilation. But if you're thinking about getting one of these and you're fearing all the worst, just put that behind you. The benefits are going to outweigh the short-term pains. Because I'm already feeling great. Pain came back. Went to see a doctor. Got something called a radio frequency ablation, where they stick these pin-type probes in your spine, literally the size of pins. When I say pin, I mean writing utensil. And they kind of just burn the nerves. I got 2 of those back to back. They lasted about 2 weeks. Pain came back. TRICARE decided to put me on physical therapy because they said I had a weak core. Did that for about almost my full duty station. 3 years, no, it was 2.5 years. Came back to Texas. Doctors thought I had diabetes. That wasn't the case. So they put me on rounds of gabapentin. The whole story is every time you switch duty stations, you got to deal with a whole new set of doctors and a whole new set of, I believe this, I think that. So they thought I was diabetic, so they put me on gabapentin, which gabapentin really didn't do anything because I'm not having diabetic nerve pain. I'm having pain in my back that's causing the pain in my legs. After some hoopla there, months, they said, okay, we're going to do some injections. I don't remember the injection types, but those helped. They helped for about 2 days. Pains came back. I probably had about, I think the max you can have is like 3 a year. So I had 3 a year. Mind you, this is probably 2012, 2013, all the way up to 2014. So I had 3 years of injections. Finally, the doctor says there's nothing we can do for you. You're too young for a spinal fusion. So they decided to put a spinal cord stimulator. So 2010, laminectomy. 2012, radio frequency ablations. 2012 to 2013 or 14, godly amount of spinal injections. Finally, in 2014, they decided to put a spinal cord stimulator. The spinal cord stimulator came in handy because it helped null some of the pain. But it didn't make the pain go away, so the pain started becoming much more intense. I started getting more injections with the spinal cord stimulator. Really didn't do anything. So fast forward a little bit further, 2016, I finally retired. Got a job. Spinal cord stimulator was working. I was more or less pushing pills to help with the pain. Finally, VA got all that out of the hand, and they were like, well, you want to go see a chiropractor? I was like, maybe I'm out of line, out of whack here. So I went to go see a chiropractor in 2021 here in Texas. It made it worse because really the diagnosis was, there's really no disc in between the L5-S1. So all the doctor's doing is making bone-on-bone friction, causing the pain and the nerves to be much more contracted. They got mad because I said I wasn't going back because of the pain. They're like, oh, you need to come back. We need to push through the pain. And when I say hell no to the no, the pain was too intense. So 2021, I had a spinal cord stimulator upgrade so I could finally get an MRI done. Got my round of MRIs. Finally, they could do an MRI with a diagnosis. Dicking around with the VA, it took 6 to 7 months to see a neurologist that just gave me no hope in life. Decided to use TRICARE, my primary insurance. Within 2 weeks, I had a scheduled surgery date. Doctor pretty much said you've got no disc there, so you're bone on bone, and that's what's all with all the pain and your facet joints where the nerves come out was pretty much just getting compacted each time I did a step or a walk or jog or did any type of exercise in the back. So it's pretty much just eating away at the nerve when so this is what led up to my spinal fusion 2022. Hope you find this informational. Any questions, drop me some comments. I'll be glad to answer them. But if you're having second thoughts on it, it's normal. I wanted to not get a spinal fusion done because I heard a lot of bad things. It's really not that bad. It's only as bad as people tell you it is. I'm not going to say it doesn't hurt, but it hurts. But eventually, it's one of those things, if you allow the fusion to happen, quit smoking, quit tobacco, quit drinking, get out there and exercise, do your walk. I'm not saying run or anything. Go out there and go out and do your walks. You know, you can have a successful fusion and you can get back to living your life.